Okay, we got our new, what will be our new critter cam in the mail today, and I'm going to do an unboxing and see what we've got here. This camera is intended to replace one we got for free that is set up in our sunroom. This is an area that we have set up for the outdoor colony that we're taking care of, and just like to have a camera in there to keep an eye on things. So what we got here, got Wi-Fi, plug and play, that should be coming in handy. Two-way intercom, that is going to be useful day and night, that'll be good as well. And excuse me, Fenrir, what does it say, pan and tilt. That is an important detail about this one, because the camera we have there now, it doesn't move. I mean, we can adjust the angle manually, but we cannot do it remotely. So this thing is supposed to be able to move around in all directions. Okay, and let's look at the features here. Oh, no, what do we got here? The app. Hopefully this will have an app that is going to work on a desktop as well, or a tablet. But as long as we can do it on our phones, that'll be good enough. All right, features. Human tracking and alarm. We're going to have to figure out what to do about that one, because a lot of creatures move around, and I've counted as many as 20 cats in there at feeding time. So it's going to have a hard time deciding what to track, and I'll probably have to shut the alarm off, or maybe only use it at night or something. I don't know. Speaker and microphone, that's important, because we sometimes get visited by raccoons and skunks, and with the camera we have now, I've actually been able to chase them out by using the app on my phone, and I'll tell them to get out, and they do. Night vision, 5 to 10 meters, that'll be important. Micro SD recording, this is good because it means we don't have to use the cloud, we don't have to have a subscription. The camera we have now, to get full function, we would have to get a subscription. Free app for smartphone, P2P plug and play, setting free. Hopefully that will work out. All right, so I'm going to have to put down my camera so I can open this up with two hands, and then I'll get back to what we have. Okay, here are the items inside the package. There is the USB adapter so that we can plug it into the extension cord that we have to power it. And here is the power cord. And here we have, so we can attach it directly to something permanently, which we don't have right now, and the cats keep knocking it down. So I'm hoping to be able to install this above the door, the inner door, and that'll be a good central location. And then of course there are the instructions. We'll go through that later, and the QR code to get the app. So I'll take care of that. And then there is the camera itself. I'll leave the protective covering on for now. Got your reset button. Okay, there's your reset button, and that's the slot for the micro SD. And as you can see, it rotates fairly easily. There's our speaker. There's our plug-in, and that's for attaching to the holder on the wall. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set it up ahead of time just to make sure it will connect to our Wi-Fi. The last time I tried to install an indoor camera, to monitor something we were not able to connect with our Wi-Fi. This should connect with both 5 gigahertz and 2.4 gigahertz. The one we tried before was only 2.4, and it should have connected, but it didn't. So hopefully this one will actually connect with our Wi-Fi. Alright, so we have it installed now. It was very difficult to get the screws for the holder into the wall. The problem is our wall, and it's it's recording me now, I think. That lens that's as high as it can go. It will not aim any further, rotate any further in the, I guess it would be the vertical direction at this angle. And so it can't see the door that's opposite us. It can basically just get a recording of the floor. It's not very wide angle as far as the image. So we can zoom in real well, but that's about it. I had hoped to install it up here, but we just couldn't get it into the wall. It was just too tight, so we lowered it a little bit and got it onto here. And what we had before was actually on this little block over here, and the cats kept knocking it over. Hello, you. Who are you? You're not Magda. Who are you? I don't know who you are. Anyway, so we had to change where the extension cord is to be able to plug this in, and we're gonna have to find a better way to secure it because it's just the cats can knock this down. We also had to move the heated water bowl so that it could be plugged in as well, because this is a really short cable. Surprisingly short. The other one was much longer for the other camera that we had. Anyhow, so that's where it is. Okay, so it's been a few days. We've had the camera set up, and in general it is working well. There's just a couple of things that we've had some issue with, like losing connection with it. I think that has more to do with our Wi-Fi than anything else. As you can see, the motion detector is getting it to move around, though there are times where it seems quite confused because there are many cats that it's trying to follow at the same time. We did have to shut off the motion alarm because I was getting constant notifications. Every time a cat moved, I'd get an alarm. And when there can be anywhere from 10 to 20 cats in here at one time, that's just too much. Yeah, so it is working. It's not ideal because it shouldn't be set up against a wall like this. It should be set up flat on its base, but it does the job, and I am happy with it.